wisdom sharing session. My deep gratitudes to our Grandmaster Prabodh Garu for this creating this amazing platform and for giving us this wonderful program. And thank you, leadership team, hosting team, and all the volunteers for the hard work for making this event happen. And thank you for all the attendees, all the wonderful souls that are here with us today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Masters, it is my great honor to introduce the speaker today who is going to speak about one of the most important topics in my opinion. The topic today is why meditation is important, why meditation for students. And it is such a profound topic because every nation, every region, every civilization is only as good as their young people. So it's so important to get that message across. And I have the pleasure to introduce Master Tejal Solanki, a sourdough mentor and baker, uh, Shodashi crystal candle artist, past life regression therapist, and she has been following meditation for the past 3 years. And she is also a Gudakesha practitioner. She spoke with us last season of Atma Deepa Bhava as well. And thank you, Master Solanki, for taking this wonderful topic. The stage is yours. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Maniji. Lots and lots of gratitude for this beautiful introduction. And yes, I am a Gudakesha practitioner thanks to Prabodh sir. And I had attended the workshop, offline workshop. It was at Lonavala last year. And amazingly, recently we had met just a couple of days ago also. And what the energy he has, and thanks to divine energies of Patriji, and through I met him, and the Gudakesha had put a lot of impact on me. And because of that, I got the breakthrough, rather my mind commands me. I am commanding my mind and my body. So that is the breakthrough I got from GMP, and really, really thanks to Prabodh sir for it. So yeah, let's start with today's topic, and it's a beautiful topic, and it's really very close to my heart, that why meditation is important for the student. Now, when we were young and the children, actually student is just only is going in the college or a school, or student is for the lifetime. I think myself, I am a student for a lifetime, because every life, what we are taking on the earth as a soul, we are learning, and we have came to learn something. And entire life, at least personally, I believe that, if I am gifted with a beautiful life, this beautiful life, then till the last breath of my life, I should be learning something, and I should go happily, living my body. That is the thing where I felt I should be a learner, a student. And when our ancient scripture also says, we have a sthan, definitely a sthan of guru, and there the shishya or the student comes. Now, but when we are taking in today's context, and when we are in the spirituality, then we know who is our guru. Of course, the guru who had taught us this beautiful meditation and this too many very good concepts of spirituality, and we are doing all the night the way you all are doing the practice of Gudakesha so nicely, and that's really a commendable job Prabodh sir is doing, spreading Gudakesha to each and everyone, and each and everyone, whoever may go with him, for the path of enlightenment. So thank you so much. And enlightenment also, where we are seeking, it means we are students, we are learning. So in this path, who is our mainly guru is the meditation. What Prabodh sir and you, every night you are doing, since 18 to 20 years, he has not lied down, and he was always, he is in sadhana, sadhana, and sadhana. So this is the best, the example to us that, after doing so much of the sadhana, still he is doing meditation, meditation, and meditation. And he's teaching meditation, meditation, and meditation to all the people, like in Gudakesha workshops, Gudakesha online workshops, offline workshops. So there is something that, why the meditation is very important. Now, not only in the spiritual life, obviously in the spiritual life, we are seeking, we are looking, though there is a, I found, like I was in, since my life, since my childhood, I used to get lots of dreams. I used to get deja vus. I used to saw some patterns in the life. And all the time I was seeking the answers of my questions. And I was like, confused that who will understand me? Because people, if I will share my dreams, they will get, ye to pagal hai, ya to she's mad, that what she's talking about. And it was a thing, there were the emotions, I was suppressed with it. So because of that, I had got certain disease. Though since 2017, I am not on the, I do not take any medicines. And because of that, I worked on myself. And while doing that, in the process, I found, in 2021, I got to know about PSSM. And from PSSM, Patriji, and doing meditations and different. And through that, I got to know about Gudakesha. And from Gudakesha, I got really a breakthrough. So why meditation is important? Because in the meditation, in a indirectly way, I got all the answers of my whatever I was having since, it was a backlog on my in my mind from childhood. And what actually happened here, what actually Patriji had shared, uh, five fingers concept. If anyone knows, then they can repeat with me. Otherwise, I just would love to share that why meditation is important. Firstly, the pinky finger means, you can say, like your physical body. Of course, for physical body, and you need the food, and how you can get the energies from five finger, like, five elements also. So for your physical body, you need a good food, you need a energy, you like, doing yoga nidra, practicing Gudakesha. So from there you are getting the energy. Secondly, when it is doing, involving yourself in some arts. So whatever you like, singing, dancing, drawing, painting, whatever you want to. And that is the arts, because that energy actually, improves and satisfies your mind, and you feel a very within a happiness, a bliss. So that is for mind. Then what is for your intellect? Now intellect, you get the energy from your sports, your games, your activities. So that is everything you get from there. Now for your soul, you get the energy from the meditation. So the meditation actually, recharges whatever you, while you are practicing Gudakesha, I'm sure you all know that though you do not lie down, but still you get the energy. So from where you are getting that energy? From your meditation. And lastly is the spiritual service. This is for the higher self. This is your higher self. And that for higher self, you should do all the spiritual services. And from there, so again, what happens in this also, you become the student. While serving also, you get to know so many things. And for that also, you need, the energy. for your higher self. So while you are combining this and you are getting the vital energy, okay, when you are in present. So that's the reason for the soul, you need the meditation. Now, what happens when a student might be in the young age? Maybe nowadays we parents, we put our children just, because someone is putting, and my child should be the first, my child with this. So we start from indirectly giving them stress and the competition mode. Though we say to people, no, 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 I don't like competition. I don't say to my child that you do this, you do this. But still, when the child is at home, oh, the child got maybe 50%. Oh, why you did not get 70%? Why you did not get 80%? Why you did not get, you could have done better, na? You could have done better. In a way, of course, we should guide them because they are young. We should guide them, but in a proper way, and not to make them, indirectly we are putting in the competition mode. We are indirectly comparing them, and we are indirectly making them, stress that if the child had done the excellence in their education, then only they will do the best, So in what happens as a byproduct, while for the physical body, of course, the education is must, okay, but education not in a way of comparison and the competition. So there what happens, the child starts to develop the stress. And from that young age stress, child goes and goes and until and entire life. Firstly, they will say you have to score good in your 10th standard, the board exams. Then they will say higher standard, higher school. Then, of course, you have to give a very good performance because you have to select more better the career options. Then they go for the career, either for the fees also they have to take the stress, or they are up to the mark or not. They are in a confusion mode that my friend is taking engineering, I also should take that. My friend is becoming doctor, I also should be that. And also the parents, in a way, somewhere, they feel good if the child becomes doctor or engineer or with some name, fame. And there, that big stress had taken its pick. And sometimes if the students, they are not able to manage that, unfortunately, they think about the suicidal thoughts and they do attempt for the suicide. And this is a very, very sad thing, especially in our society. For just, they just sacrifice, they just compromise, they just live their life, a beautiful life, just for this called devil's name is stress. So there is the thing that meditation is very, very, very important role. And here, because when we are doing meditation, we just don't have to do nothing, but all the years, if we have fed some or either thoughts, because every day, in a day, we think 60,000 thoughts. And in that, if you just, I would like to have this interactive session. When you are thinking something, what do you think? Either about the past or future, or you are thinking of the present? Can you just be honest and answer in the chat? When you are, in a way, just though you want to let me think in the present, let me think in the present, but in which mode you are, where you are you at past or are you at future, or are you in the present? Yes. So when you are saying about past and when you are in the past, you are either thinking about the other person. Oh, my family member has done to me. That person had told to me what I had to, that situation was that. And either you are in the victim mode or either you are in the blaming mode. Or in the future, when you are okay, I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to send my children to this and this and this. So unnecessary thoughts. either from past or the future. 80% we do live in our past or the future, but we are not in the present. Now is the present. And that is the most important. Why? When we are doing the meditation, what happens? We actually start to slow down our thinking. We actually want to go, because of the meditation, it's a possibility that we can go beyond the mind and be thoughtless. And from there, we get the beautiful energy, because physically when we are having a sattvic, a vegetarian, a healthy food, and the minimal food, the way as much as our body needs. Okay, so from physical, we get that food. When we are emotional energies, because we are emotional energies, we think about the present, when we start to accept others, when we give gratitude to others, when we appreciate surroundings and the people, and when we surrender to the universe, and when we accept the other person as they are, then what happens? We actually start to to live in the mindfulness and the alertness. And that's the reason when the Prabodh sir is teaching us, 1 minute meditation or 2 minute meditations. So those are the quickies. Those are the things that whenever you are working something, you are doing something, like if I'm in kitchen and I'm cooking something, my alertness should be, mindfulness should be in the cooking happily, and that energy I should serve to my family. But what happens when I'm in the past or future, that energy, whatever I'm thinking, that goes to my food also, and that my food may make happy or may make sad to my loved ones. So that should not be happen. And the mindfulness, the lesser thoughts, living in the present, from where it comes from the meditation. And that same thing applies to each of us, because each of us are the students. At whatever age, we are the students. So what happens here? Because of if we are not in the mindfulness, then same thing goes on and on in our mind, and it may create the disease. And the disease, anything like a cancer also, it starts from the suppressing emotions and your acidity. And, if you are not giving good food to your body, your mind, your soul, okay, when they are not in alignment, you are giving opportunities to welcome the diseases in your body. So to avoid that, you can actually learn the mindfulness from the meditation. When you are doing 1 minute or 2 minute or 5 minutes meditation, because when you are doing Gudakesha, why? Because we are training our body to be in that meditation mode for hours and hours, because we want to get more on the sadhana. We want to walk on more on the enlightenment path. But when we will get that enlightenment? When we will start to live in now, when we will accept the people around us as they are, when we will surrender to the universe, and we will, take that whatever is happening for me, it's happening. And if it has not been done, then it's okay. If I have been failed for so-and-so exam, that's completely okay. There are so many opportunities. If Patriji had not gone for IAS, he had actually prepared, mastered himself to give the IAS exam. And he had, that's the way he actually developed how to read speedily. Okay. But when he went for the IAS exam interview, he did not get a good result from that. He was very upset, and he actually went for a suicidal attempt also. But before that, he got a thought that why I'm doing this with my life. And this is not the only thing that I was looking for. Life has so many things, other things also. Why we think this is only my stop, or this is only my end. So That same moment, Patriji turned around. And that's why we got such a beautiful master, the enlightened master. And he had spread such a beautiful way of the PSSM. And from there, we are getting, Prabodh, we met Prabodh sir, Pradeep sir, such a wonderful family. So this is the thing where meditation makes us, what we are deciding, what we are analyzing, what, as per our Vivek, when we are at the buddhi and the intellect. So they actually at intellect level, we get the help to decide what to do and what to not. We are not dependent on others that my friend is taking so-and-so career, so I also should do this. No. I create my own reality. What Patriji says, like we create, as PSSM says, principles, that we create our own reality. So we create our own reality when we are in a very steady mode, when we are having that ability, where we have the open intellect, we have the open mind, we have the open soul, when they are aligned, that time we can take the correct decision. And that comes from where? When you are doing the meditation. So, my friends, the meditation is very, very, very important. Since 3 years, what I have experienced, and from there, doing the Sajjan Sangatya, doing the Swadhyaya, doing the good reading books, whatever, Pradeep sir have, said about Bhagavad Gita, or Prabodh sir always, he guides us, and through. And these are the things where we combine the meditation, reading good big books, doing healthy discussions, spreading meditation to others. Even the 5-year child can do amazing meditation. And so there is no age. Even the 2-year-old can, sit it for us with us, and just 2 minutes they can do what Prabodh sir is teaching to us, because they have a very short attention span. But definitely we can sow the seed from right now. If we are sending a 1.5-year-old child to a play group, then definitely, why can't we teach them meditation? We can teach meditation. So from that age, the meditation should be introduced. And this, when a child, every time is learning from the that one point, a bindu, what is the life? Life is, between 2 spots. And that is the life. And it is very straight, my friends. But we make them complicated. We make the notes. We make relationship notes. We make ego notes. We make, grief. We create the sadness. We create the grumpiness. We create the guilt. We create the greed. So these are the things what we are putting at the joints, and then lately we just cry, oh, I have this problem, I have this problem, the person is not listening me, the person is, they are not valuing me, they are not giving me the affection and love what I'm looking for, they are not respecting me. We don't need the validation of others. Learn to do the self-love. If you are accepting yourself the way you are, whatever the color of your body, whatever your looks is there, whatever, of course you do work, you can improve yourself, you can, work on your flaws, but definitely accept yourself the way you are. I do accept myself the way I am. And of course, I love myself. If I am filled with my love, then only I can give the love to others. If not, if you watch Prabodh sir daily, how blissful he is. How with the Brahmanand, when he says, how beautiful he has that expression, very polite, very gentle. And that's what we are getting attracted, with his smile, his polite laughness, and the meditations. So similarly, we have to, learn from Prabodh sir also. So this is where, when Patriji says there is no guru and shishya. So we don't have to be follower. We don't have to be a shishya in that way. But yes, we definitely have to improve ourselves. And we have to observe, we have to take that, what is the best quality, what I'm seeing in him. And I also have to implement in myself. And this is how the meditation also brings all the positivity, my friends. The what do you say, like even when you are in the meditation, you actually you may or may not, of course the physical activity is must, some activity, the way sir teaches, some when you go in offline workshops, you should attend the Gudakesha offline workshops. They are amazing. The morning when they take certain activity session, then the laughter session by Suman sir, and then a dance, enjoying the bliss of, and no one is judging, as Patriji also have said, no comparison, no competition, but always be in the cooperation. So similarly here also you are learning that, and that offline workshop is such a beautiful way they have said. And the food also very sattvic, the different varieties of the fruits you do get. And whenever in the nature, whatever is the nearby the nature, they take you and doing meditation at night, at daytime. And this is how you should do the meditation. Because we, when to our children also, what we do, we will allow them to watch the mobile and screening time and TV time, but we are not giving them, we don't teach them go in the natural sunlight in the morning. That we are not giving. So children, they are not going to get that benefits from the nature. We don't teach our children to play with the mud. The 5 elements are so important, but we are not allowing. We are just, nahi, pair ganda ho jayega. Arey, nahi, haath ganda ho jayega. Don't do that. Don't do this. Don't. This, that don't is so big that when the child becomes an adult, he is always in that negativity and the doubt mode. So again, we have to balance with the 5 elements, what the Gudakesha does. Okay, so when you are, when you are bathing, either with the water, actually experience, feel the water, express gratitude to the water. Because of the water, the 72% in our body, we have the water. If water would not had been there, what we would have done, how we would have lived. So learning that, from there, then you are getting the sun basking. You should do the sun basking for some time, and for the vitamin D3 and what we don't have to take the artificial and chemical, those, the tablets. Then, of course, the soil playing, the mud playing. Do play with your children, grandchildren, or the friends around, or just you go and just be on the garden barefooted, just walk, do teach to your children or the young or the teenage, whoever are around. And also like feeling the breeze, whenever you are at the home also, and you get that time, feel that breeze, give time to yourself with the nature, what that Gudakesha is teaching you, not only in front of sitting in the screen. And also touching the plants, hugging the trees. And that also, my friend, so these all the things we actually get, from the meditation. How? Because when we are sitting in the meditation, we try to be thoughtless, and where we get actually the body actually releasing, certain chemicals and the happy hormones. And from there, we get that positive vibes. And because of that, wherever we do touch or we do see, we just feel that, it's amazing. It's abundance. Abundance is not only money. Abundance is not only you are coming first. Abundance is not only that, that your, whatever your goal was there, I got a small house, okay, fine. Then you are looking someone's big bungalow and you are saying, Arey, my house is so small, his bungalow is so beautiful, I should have that. Then when you are getting that big bungalow, then you are saying for someone's, a big palace, Arey, that palace was so beautiful. So you are changing your priorities and you are changing your goals, okay? So that is not the abundance. Abundance is the peace of mind, the calmness at your soul, and the alignment of your body, mind, and the soul. So, and how we can connect with the higher self if our lower body is comfortable with it. And when we learn, the good things, when we are observing it, and then only, and from where that comes, it comes through the meditation, through the swadhyaya, through the sajjan sangatya. And this is all, it's a beautiful package for a soul, the food for five senses. And one should get it, one should do it every day, whenever is the time possible, because we all have got the same time, 24 hours. It is up to us from 24 hours what we are using. As Gudakesha also suggests, and we have heard from that Patriji also, that what is Rogi, Bhogi and Yogi. Rogi does not sleep because he is suffering from the pain. And that's the reason he is not able to sleep. What is about Bhogi? Bhogi, he is enjoying the desires, the calm and vasana, or whatever he loves to, have the enjoyment and the entertainment. And he goes through entire night, or the gambling, or whatever it is. The person goes through and he does not sleep. But the yogi, the real yogi, he does not sleep at night because he is in the meditative mode. He wants to increase the frequency of his soul, the level. He wants always to go higher and higher, higher and higher, and meeting his higher self. And for that, he has the only one goal without any expectation, but he has that acceptation within for the self. And with the surrender, he always tries to be in the meditative mode and, enjoying that bliss, the Brahmananda, and enjoying. And because of that, always in a laughter mode, because he has the peace within, he has the calmness within. And this all from where we get? We get only from the meditation. Now, suppose any student who are preparing for the higher exams, and they are with so much of the stress, and what they do, they just do the, caffeine, tea and coffee. How many of us, they do, depend on those caffeine drinks? Kuch bhi, there is anxiety, or there is something, suddenly something comes up, and oh, what should I do? What should I do? And they get that anxiety and the panic. They, they do not decide what to do. And what they definitely they do switch on some sip of tea or sip of coffee, and they feel, oh, now I can think. Now I'm fresh. Okay. What you are doing, you are giving the dependency, your power to the outer side. And from there, then you are always in the cage of that thought, and you are not able to decide properly. So here, what we have to do, rather taking those caffeine shots, we should take the meditation shots. And what are the meditation shots? What the Prabodh sir is teaching us. Okay. Or what we have followed, meditation is so simple. Actually, there is nothing to do. And that's the reason the mind or the brain comes with so many thoughts. Okay. And many of us might be saying, okay, we are doing the meditation, but we are not able to cut our thoughts. We are not able to be the thoughtless. Why? Because entire day you have worked so hard, you have so many thoughts. Now when you are just resting, when there is nothing to do, definitely the brain needs that thing. It will irritate you. It will, oh, this thought, that thought. And when you are in the meditation, you will go in the past, you will go 20 years back suddenly, or you will go to your child's life, or you will go to your husband's life, or you will go to your friend's life, and you will say, oh, that person had told me this and that, this and that. And your meditation gets over. This is not the correct way. Though start, as it is said, fake till you make. Okay. So even if you get the thoughts, be in the meditation. Start somewhere, and I'm glad that you all have started already. So when you are in this mode, and slowly and slowly, when we are observing our breathing, because of that, we are actually able to, cut out the thoughts. Or the Prabodh survey, how he is showing, Gudakesha technique. So we are doing that, and we are we are trying to away from the thoughts. And because of that, you are getting slowly, the less thoughts. What you were getting on the day one, maybe 100 thoughts in a minute. Now you are maybe getting, 75, then you are maybe getting 50 or maybe 25, and dheere. It takes a lifetime, friends, but we can make this process faster when we are meditating also at night. So whenever the students, for the higher this thing, they are studying, the Gudakesha meditation is so helpful. When you are in the meditation mode at night, so you are getting the 3 times energy, and you are feeling so fresh and active, and you can read, you can, by heart your things, and whatever you are reading, you actually, your mind is absorbing that. So this is the when the student, we are in the worldly things, and when we are looking for our careers and the jobs and whatever the age, if we are want to do something, then the meditation helps this way. The another thing, your eyesight, it gets improved. Even for myself, I do remember earlier, of course, I was with a normal eyesight, but after my pregnancy, 25 years ago, I got that, far sight issue. But I was not wearing any spectacles except if I'm in the movie theater or something like that. And otherwise, I never had worn the spectacles. But I was having the difficulty when, the headline scrolling in that news at the bottom, or something from the far, this thing, very small letters. It was difficult for me. The BST bus, when I was seeing, and the numbers, I was not able to read properly. But after meditation, I found that, my sight has been improved. And now I'm able to read those, the small letters. And it has given me some clarity. Even when we are doing the meditation, a year ago, I had a fall at home only, and I had a tear, like, not a ligament, but there was a muscle tear. And I was not able to sit. Like, I have sit like crossing our legs and that. But and it was painful for me whenever I used to sit on the floor, and I was not able to do the meditation sitting on the floor. But I did not take any medicine. I did not go to the doctor. It was a continuous pain was there. But I said, no, I do not take medications, but I will only take the meditation. So this is how I gave time to my body. And because of that, actually, it helped me and it improved. And I used to put pyramid, so the pyramid energy on my, wherever the pain was there in the meditation, whatever the energy I was getting from my breath meditation. So from there, I used to send the energy over there, and below the pyramid, I used to get that particular area, the energy. And from there, I got such a wonderful way. Even when I was doing the meditation at night as a Gudakesha or the Yog Nidra, definitely it helped me and it improved. And now 90% the pain has been dissolved, and 10% still it is there, but I do manage by adjusting my legs and while sitting in that. But it had helped me, it had improved a lot. So this is the power of meditation. You just have to do it with the faith and not the fear. If you have the fear and the doubts, then definitely you are not going to get the result, because universe is listening your fears also and your faith also. So if you will send the confusion, even universe will be confused. But if you will send your faith, if you will send your positive vibes, if you will send your, whatever the Brahmanand you are enjoying while doing the Gudakesha, similarly the universe, the manifestations, and automatically the miraculous things gets done. Either it's a personal problem or anything related to, and that powers actually we get from the meditation. So this is what, also when the student is in we all are in the path of, say, when we say why we are doing this, some people, they go to that course, some people go to this course, because we want something, we need something, we seek something. When you came to Gudakesha and when you found, that profoundness or the deepness or the, peace, definitely you get the clarity. Similarly, a student also gets the clarity from the meditation. Again, I'm repeating why this point again and again, because this is very, very, very important to take any of the decision in the life. Your clarity should be there. If you are confused, you are not going to get the power, the correct thing. Okay. Power does not mean that dominating someone. Power means your within, your energy, whatever you think for yourself should be correcting. And if there is any failure, the way, I would like to give an example. Like when the tree, it releases its leaves in the autumn. Does the tree cry when the leaves, they leave the tree. The leaves actually, they do leave the tree in the autumn. But tree knows that spring is coming after the autumn, and it will sustain till the next summer, till the next monsoon, till the next autumn. And the new leaves get the life from that tree. Similarly, we are also getting so many opportunities in the life. We are getting so many things to learn more. So we should not get stuck. Failure is there. No worries. It might be there is something new learning for me. So this is whatever, even in this failure, whatever I have learned, I do thank to it. And I would love to go further, because see, in whichever either in your business, either in your job, either at your home, if we are getting at the very first step, if we are getting success, what happens? We get so happy, we feel proud, we feel like, I have done this, I have achieved this, I have done that. But what happens? Suppose that success, it does not repeat. We get sad, we get guilty, we feel greed, we feel aloof, we feel like people are not appreciating me. Okay. But at the same time, if you are getting failure at first step, definitely it motivates you to work more. And in a way, you are learning more because you are limitless. We all are limitless, but we have not understood our power. And that thing, actually, that limitlessness actually comes from the meditation. Because when we are connected with the cosmic energy through the meditation, and actually it helps me, to explore all the ways. So similarly, when we are going through the failure also, always thank to that experience, because failure is the best master in our life. This is where we have to work upon. With that, of course, we have to take care about what we are speaking. Meditation helps us to calm down. So always learn to respond and not to react. So whenever we are speaking, think about that it's our Vakshitra. And if we are, putting some word out, whatever we are taking inside, it does not matter. But what we are, bringing out from our mouth, That matters a lot. And because what happens, because when you are in the meditation, when you are with your calmness and the peace, automatically what happens, your heart does not want, to be part of unnecessary arguments. Your heart does not want to react the things. Your heart allows you, let it be. Your heart allows you to forgive it. And because of that, your body feels so good. Your body feels relaxed, because whoever has said something to you, let it be, that is not to you, but that is to your ego. And actually, you are not getting hurt, but your ego gets hurt. And because of that, you feel that sadness, and you feel that revenge feel, you feel the anger, you feel the jealousy. Why? Because somebody had said something, and within us, who get hurt? The ego get hurt, not you. Just understand that difference. And that difference I got to learn from the meditation. So, my friends, I really would love to appreciate, if anyone of us, would like to share in the chat, is the Gudakesha right now when you are doing, are you experiencing this? Are you able to differentiate? Are you able to, at the home? If maybe people may or may not give you that compliment, if they are observing you through and through, they may give you the you are changed, you are somewhere. If you are practicing the meditation from long time, definitely I'm sure that you have got those compliments that oh, you are changed. You are not the same Siri, you are the something new, and you feel that yes, this is power of my meditation or something. You are feeling fresh while doing certain activities, or you are getting so many ideas which you were not getting earlier, and those ideas are good. You are getting intuitions, because we all have that ability to get those intuitions and working on those correct intuitions, and not the chattering box. So this is the best thing, my friends. Give your mobile time to the meditation. People, they say, Arey, I don't get the time. 24 hours. I have office. I have your children. I have home. I have my mother-in-law. I have my this and that. But if you have the time for your WhatsApp, if you have time for the serials, if you have time for the news, the new nuisance, then definitely you have the time for meditation. So don't give excuse to yourself. Don't lie to yourself. And how amazing. Of course, we do the Anapanasati meditation when we are doing the breath meditation, and it takes, it allows us to sit for hours and hours, even at night. But when you are doing the Gudakesha, actually you are improving your meditations also. Of course, doing Anapanasati, whenever you are comfortable, you have long time. But when you do not have time, you can do the Gudakesha at the, doing even in the daytime, short meditations. Just giving yourself smiling, just enjoying your bliss in those 2 minutes. The way you are getting, watching your mobile, you are just scrolling those YouTube shorts and YouTube videos and Insta reels and whatever. You just scroll, and you feel like, you may feel laughing. You may feel, oh, I should go to that. That person has traveled there, so and so. So even I should travel. You get that things. Then why not meditation? Those things will make you more jealousy, because that person got so many likes, I have not got. Even the student nowadays, they are all the time with the social media. When you will put them, or you will guide them, and not to, we don't have to force anyone. We just have to sow the seed, and that how they can get. While we are doing the meditation, while we are doing something, then automatically they are observing us. And when your practice is continued for years and years, obviously your child or whoever at home, they know you now. They will know that what you are doing, and they also will start to do that. Recently, one of the online platform, I had interacted with children for the meditation, and just 15 minutes I had taken the meditation. All the children were the age of 5 years, 9 years, 10 years. And amazingly, they did the meditation with me. And after that, I asked all the experiences. They were so amazing. And I was so amazed, because children, they actually, do not have in mind that I know everything. But we adults, we as a students, still we have occupied our mind with the things that I know everything. And because of that, we do not open our cup should be empty. Then only we can fill up the wisdom or whatever the experiences and etc. But if we do not keep this mind open, then definitely when we are with that ego and the pride that I know everything, then you are not going to be learn anything and you are not a good student. But children, they are not with this ego. They are not with that I know everything. And what happens? They are ready to absorb just like a blank canvas. And that's how we have to be always. Be child from within. But wherever you have to take the decision, you be firm in that. And this power comes from the meditation. So even the meditation makes us, to enjoy that innocence also. The way we see Prabodh sir every night. Okay. And when he's laughing, when he's showing his bliss through the meditation, why can't we enjoy that? And that's how what we can do right now is the vacation is on, summer vacation is on. And either you are having your own young kids or the neighbors or the grandchildren at home or in the family, just tell them, try to make them meditate. And later on, what you can do, just tell them that it's a summer vacation. Whenever you are playing with your friends, going in the ground and playing so many things. And after that, when you want to relax, just be in this meditation mode and you do teach to your 5 friends. And believe me, because of the child, it can spread easily, the meditation to the children. And what happens? They actually enjoy that. And automatically the seed has been sown. And from there, their parents also, okay, my child had came at home and my child was saying that, my friend had taught the meditation and this is how to do. And when he was doing very happily, and even we love this. So this is how we can spread. So my friends, please use this vacation time, the summer time. Of course, do travel, do go in the nature, do take your children to the nature. Okay, try to make them avoid from the mobile and the TV, even the adults. Whenever you are free, don't put those, the videos and the YouTube videos. And it is not the true university. We all know WhatsApp is not a true university. We are not getting any wisdom from there. If you are using, then use for the correct things. Be in the good groups, be in the good spiritual groups, from where you can get more of the correct wisdom. And always, masters, please do experience it. Please do experiment it first. And from experiment, you can experience it. Once you are experiencing it, then only, start to spread to others. And from that experience, you will get that enjoyment. Explore in the meditation. And from there, that actually take you more and more further. It gives you the evolution of your levels, of your spirituality. And from there, actually, who knows, anyone, and definitely everyone is going to get the enlightenment. But someone is getting now, someone may get later on, someone already had got, but they have come for us, the way Patriji was there or the Prabodh sir is here. So always take that opportunity. And this is how we can inculcate the meditation in our life every day. Either it is for 2 years kid or 90 years or whatever is your age, because we just don't know which next moment our breath will, just leave us. And this will be just a body. So always be in the meditative mode. Either you are working or meditating. Be with that mindfulness, that alertness, and taking yourself always as a student, not only who is studying in the school or the college. This is the university, the life university. We have come down as a soul. We have come down on this earth to take the human experiences and nullifying karma. So don't create new karmas. Love to, learn to forgive, learn to express your gratitude to everything, to the nature, to the water, to the farmer. Because of the farmer, we are getting this food. To the Mother Earth, to the Gaia, Mother Earth. She is, so much encroachment what we are doing, whatever we are doing for our selfishness. We are killing the animals. If you are not compassionate with the animals, you cannot be compassionate. You do not know the true love, what it is. If you are okay the way people are killing the animals, if you are okay with the milk, certain products. So if anyone is having the vegetarian, in the food style, of course, it's everyone's choice. But try to be vegetarian, and it is good for, because our digestive system is also related to that vegetarian, this thing. So everything of this, meditation, a good choice of food, reading good books, doing Sajjan Sangatya, doing Swadhyay, going to the nature, going to have the meditation in the pyramid, doing the Yog Nidra, doing the small meditations, doing the meditation for longer hours, whatever you are comfortable. And while you are practicing Gudakesha, then you should go higher. Don't deviate yourself, for the lower energies. So with this, I really would like to thank you. And if any questions, please raise your hand. And if you would like to share, you are most welcome. And I hope that this today's session, I was able to convey the message on the topic. So whoever wish to, please raise your hand and please share your experience.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Master. That was a wonderful wisdom sharing session. I thoroughly enjoyed it. There are just so many parts that resonated with me, that self-love. I was the one, I used to struggle with that, self-acceptance. I learned it once I started my spiritual sadhana. And you don't need validation from others. That is one of the best lines that I had a hard time learning that. And I will definitely follow your suggestion, Master. I will talk to my nieces and nephews, and even my kids of brother-in-law or whatnot, and teach them meditation. They are at the age that, like you said, if they are old enough to go to play school, they're old enough to definitely learn it. Thank you so much for the amazing wisdom and all the details that you shared, the stories, the examples to back it up, saying no to medication and yes to meditation. Everything was really, really good. And thank you so much for doing this.
My pleasure. And definitely, Mani, even I have learned it. Since I came in the meditation, and because of the meditation, and earlier, in Hindi, if I say, earlier I used to crib, I used to emotionally, I used to blame either, family or friends or whatever, because I am an emotional and a sensitive person. But since I started to love myself in a real way and accepting myself as I am, and now I don't care for the opinions of others for me. And that's the power I got from my meditation. And that now I say, like, khud ko badlo, dunya apne aap badal jayegi. Earlier, it was like, dunya, I used to blame that one index finger to all. But this things to me. And knowing everything, still I was not able to implement. But after coming in the meditation, and, even after following the Gudakesha, and like, observing, always to observe, my friends. Then only you are a good student. If you want to mark up, yourself, then definitely learn to observe, speak less. Wherever needed, speak that only. And always, as I've said, do not react, but do respond. This is the most beautiful thing I have learned myself. And completely, it's your choice. Whatever you find in the power from your meditation to work on your flows, accept and work on it. Mark my word that, it gives such a bliss. Now I'm free from that cage of what are the opinions of others. I'm free from that. Otherwise, I was always in the thoughts. That person has told me this has told me that. Right now also, sometimes it happens. But now I know that where I have to come back from where. And I close my heart, myself, whatever, if the negative thoughts or any jealousy or things comes, they knock the door. And I say that, you are just as a guest, unwanted guest. So please, please, you are allowed to go. Please allow me. I am not going to open my doors for you. And after some time, and immediately I replace that with the happy thoughts, I do go in that short meditations. And just after a minute or 2 minutes, I am as normal as I am. So this is what I have learned from the meditation. And as I am not differentiating that, whoever is in the school or college is only the student. No, in this world, the soul has taken this body as a tool to experience a human experiencing and to learn. The soul has came here. So we all are students. Anyone else, if they want to share the experience or asking the question, most welcome.
Yes, thank you so much, Master. You can please raise your hands, Masters. Then you can unmute yourself. And anything that you would like to share, or if you have any questions regarding the topic we just discussed.
When our topic has such a beautiful Atma Deepo Bhava, be light unto yourself. It means, yes, Savita. And that's what, we can do as a student by meditation. Yes, Savita.
How do we meditate throughout the day? You said that all the time we can meditate.
Yes.
So how can we do that?
Yeah. Meditate means obviously not all the time you are sitting in a one position. I have said that be in a meditative mode. It means whatever you are doing, be with that alertness, be with that mindfulness. What you are experiencing, you are practicing in your meditation. So while, as I've given the example, if I'm cooking something, so in that time, I should enjoy my cooking. Meditation is the enjoyment. It's not a serious thing. Okay. So
Okay.
That's the reason we always say, sit in a comfortable position, sit in Sukhasana. Why? Because when you are in comfort, then only you can do the activity, what you want to do. Okay. So whichever, either you are, of course, when you are teacher, then of course you are teaching to in the school. Then teaching is your only job. Then be with the student, be with the interactive mode, be in the, something, a new way of learning, how I can teach my students in the different way. There is a mountain. If mountain, is there only one way that what the people, climb, I should walk from that only way, or wherever the mountain's periphery is there, I can go from any way, right? To reach that summit. So we have to look for the different ways to reach that mountain. So to get this peace of mind, to get whatever the activity we are doing, to get that pure enjoyment, the bliss, the Brahmanan in each and every activity. You can be in the meditative mode, whatever you are doing, with that alertness that what I am doing, I am right now with this activity. Is that meditative mode? Yeah.
Thank you so much, Master. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Yes, somebody had asked in the question, Master, what do you do in the brief meditation to come back? Okay. See, simply when, as Prabodh sir have, taught us doing the breath meditation, or you are observing, okay? You are doing, so feel that, okay? What your breath is going inside, and when you are exhaling, feel that breath. Or the way Prabodh sir is making you little, in that laughing or something, you are enjoying. So what happens? You actually get cut from the worldly things and you are coming within in a moment. And from there, you are actually experiencing, you are releasing those chemicals and the happy hormones. And that happy hormones make you feel good, make you feel better. If you want to, you can just go, and nearby your park or garden, just barefooted, just do walk, or simply in your house. Or if you have some plants, sit with your plants, touch them, soil, touch them, talk to your plants, observe the plant. How is the flower? How is the leaf? Which is the bud? When it will, how it will be growing. So these are the various ways. And any of the way you may implement on yourself, whatever the way is best for you, you should go for it and you should practice it. And there is not a particular, this way is right and this way is wrong. No, everything is right until and unless you are feeling the comfort from it. Yeah. So thank you, Master. Yeah. Any other question or any? Yes, sir. If there is no question, then we can wind up the session.
Yes, thank you, Master. I will do that.
Yeah.
Once again, thank you so much for sharing the wonderful wisdom. And my deep gratitudes to Grandmaster Prabodh Achyutha Garu for creating this wonderful platform, offering this amazing 21-day Atma Deepo Bhava. And thank you, leadership team, hosting team, and all the volunteers for their hard work to make this event happen. And special thanks to our speaker today, Master Tejal, Solanki, and all the wonderful souls, all the attendees that are here with us till the end. Thank you so much.
Yes,
have a great day.
Wish you
and we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, and I really would like to thank to all the volunteers and Dr. Jayashree who had coordinated with me. Thank you, Mani sir. And of course, my all time, thanks to Prabodh sir and Pradeep sir for all the, what they are doing for the mankind. So thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.